Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Nate. I just bought a 2024 Tesla Model Y, and here's the thing, I traded in my Ford F150 for it. And I know what you're thinking, like those are not the same things, and I live here in the Pacific Northwest, and I did truck things, and for 100,000 miles I loved my Ford F150. I loved everything about it. Went out to the forest. I loved the four-wheel drive. I loved how much stuff you could carry. I have a family, and it was big and it was fun, and I enjoyed that season. But now I have a Tesla Model Y, and I'm going to try to do everything that I did with my Ford F150, but with a Tesla. So this means going out to the forest. This means hunting. This means camping, and this means bringing my family along with me. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. And so in the meanwhile, I want you to follow me. I want you to like and subscribe, and together we're going to find out what this Tesla Model Y is really all about, and the good and the bad. And I'll be honest with you, if I start hating it or it starts not working for me, I'll let you know. So here are a couple of things that I love about the Tesla in comparison to the Ford F-150. Now, the very first thing is all the technology, the full self-driving, the cameras that are on it, the way that you get into your car and just go. You don't have any keys to mess with, no starting or stopping. You just leave and the car locks itself. Every bit of this technology is so cool, and it's so much beyond what I had in the Ford F-150 that it's not even comparable. I also love the smooth ride. Even with these all-terrain tires, this thing is just smooth and quiet, and I actually think when I upgraded to these tires that it actually made the ride even more smooth. So I just love how smooth it is. If you've ever been in a Ford F-150, it's not necessarily a smooth ride, especially when you put those big tires on it, and that's what I had. And so I am in love with how smooth this ride is. I also love that it is fast. If you've ever driven a Tesla, it is not a slow vehicle. Now, my model is not the performance model, but it still gets up and goes, and I think it's so cool and it's so fun, and I find myself going a little faster than I probably should, but it is a good time if you've ever driven a Tesla. So I don't know about you guys, if you're on the fence about getting a Model Y and maybe you're thinking about like, hey, should I get it? Is it really that cool? I want to kind of tell you, as a guy who's just come into it, it is really that cool. It is really that much fun. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Anyway, I think that's all I've got for you guys today, and stay tuned for future videos, things that I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about wrapping the entire car, maybe a mat. I guess it's not even called a wrap, it's called a PPF, and so it's like a film that goes on the car, and so you can stay tuned for that. I've also already upgraded the wheels and the tires to 18-inch all-terrain tires, so it'll help me on the gravel roads. I will be hauling a deer or an elk in this truck, or car. I shouldn't call it a truck. I will be hauling a deer or an elk in this car. And people think I'm crazy. My friends are thinking that I'm crazy, but I'll film it for you guys, and maybe you can laugh and make fun of me and think I'm crazy too. But I think it's going to be a fun time. I think you might find it entertaining, and maybe encourage some of you who are on the fence about getting a Tesla and what you could do with it. Maybe you can go off-road. Maybe you can do some hunting with your Tesla Model Y.